Hi, I'm Rebekah Ricks, and I'm with the Homeschool Connection here on our show, The Brew. And The Brew is a mixture of people, events, or things that come together to make a more potent whole. And we want to make your whole a whole lot better. And so today we're a Friday morning. We're here with an extra shot of espresso. And of course, I have my coffee. It was one of those mornings, so I had to stop and get racetrack coffee. But actually, it's not too bad. So with my favorite thing, hazelnut. And I am actually doing the show from somewhere a little bit different. If you saw or were tagged from, usually I'm at the Homeschool Connection, but today I did some extra stuff. I'm at our local radio station, gospel radio station, Gospel 90.3, and they are having a Restore-a-thon coming up. So I got to sit and help do the morning show this morning, which was kind of fun. And we were talking about Restore-a-thon, which starts the 1st. And that is their annual time that we get out and give to support our local radio station. But today with our extra shot of espresso, our verse is Psalms 121, 1 and 2. And it is, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. And I love these verses. You know, we were talking about on Restore-a-thon, a couple things we needed to pray for was protection. And, you know, it's been a rough couple weeks. I'm sure it is for everybody. I've been talking to people that teach school or you homeschool. It's that break between Christmas and spring break that seems so long, and kids get crazy and everything. It's just been a really, really crazy, crazy week. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this verse. I will lift up mine eyes. It says, lift up your eyes. You know what? So many times, and I do this a lot, my eyes get on the path. I'm not looking anywhere, but have you ever thought that one step at a time? Have you ever heard that? Just take one step at a time. And when you're taking one step at a time, you start looking on your feet. But you know what? Sometimes it says, I will lift up mine eyes. We have to look up and see what God has for us. You know, lifting up your eyes to the hills. The hills are far, far away. We're not at the hills right now. Right now, we might just be taking a step at a time. But the hills that are far away, they're getting closer. You know, from whence cometh our help? I don't know about you, but I am horrible at asking for help. I don't like to ask for help because I can do it myself. I can. I don't need anybody's help. I got this by myself. Oh, that's such a bad attitude. As I get older, I realize, you know, I'm like a little kid. Do you want me to help you put your shoes on? No, I can do it. I feel like sometimes I'm a little kid with God. I don't want to ask for help. I don't want to ask other people for help. I don't want to ask for help. I think I can do it on my own. But you know what? When I try to do stuff on my own, I get worn out. So many times I do that. I forget to trust God. You know, God is my help. No matter how many times I've done something, or how many times I've talked to children or students or had to do something, I always stop and say, Lord, help me say the right things. Because you know what? If I'm doing it in my own without any help, you know, it's not going to go all the way. But God will help us and guide us and lead us. So from Him comes my help. I have to stop being a little kid and say, no, I do need help sometimes. I need help from friends. I've been seeing that more and more. The support from friends is so important. I need the support from my church. I need that help. But most importantly, I need the help from the Lord. I sometimes depend on my talent to do things, my own self, instead of depending on God. And that's the whole thing when we depend on God. When we look up from looking down at our path and trying to take one step at a time and just surviving, we get past just for surviving and going to be able to see the hills from where comes our help. You know, I'm a mountain person. I love the mountains. There's something just beautiful about what God has created. Look and see that. That's our help. That's where it is. It's something beautiful. It's something attainable. If we take one step at a time, we can get to those hills. We can be there. We can see that. And it says, my help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. You know, we're not asking for help from somebody who doesn't already control everything. Man, if we can really get a hold of that and really believe and understand that God controls it all. He's our help. He's the one who controls it all. The one that created heaven and earth. Oh, my soul, it's kind of mind-blowing to think about that. You know, the God that created everything, the stars, everything, millions and millions of stars, millions and millions of people. He loves me and cares about me so much. In fact, the Bible talks about how he knows how many hairs are on our head. It's pretty amazing if you think about it. Pretty mind-blowing. So think today. Here's your extra shot of espresso for your soul. Here's a little bit extra to help you get through the day and the weekend. You know, we're tired. It's Friday. We've been up late. Things have happened. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Lift up your eyes. Look to him for help, because that's what he's here for. And remember, he's the one who created everything. If he created the world, he can help you. He can help us with our problems. So don't forget, as we go on, you know, you're not alone. You're not the only one out there that's struggling with this. You're not alone. There are lots and lots of people out there. If you're homeschooling or just a mom, you know, you're not alone. We are here to help. The Lord is here to help us. And our strength can come from him. Even if you're like me and you don't want to ask for help, and it's hard to ask for help from people, remember that the Lord is here and you can always go to him. In a 3-second prayer, ask him to help you. So hopefully you will come and see us again on Monday. So next week's going to be a busy week, but I will be live on Monday. And then next Friday again, I'll be here at the radio station. So hopefully you'll listen in to Gospel 90.3. And if you like our video, you'll like and share it with someone. And just remember, God, we're here for you. You're not alone. We're here to help.